The trade relationship between South Africa and the United States has just taken a serious hit as a new 30% tariff from the US looms. South Africa is scrambling to protect its industries and, of course, the thousands of jobs at risk. Today, we're breaking down the full story, why the tariffs are happening, what South Africa's government is doing about it, and what this means for the country's economic future. It is a move that has been in the works for months despite South Africa's intense diplomatic efforts. The US has confirmed a 30% tariff on a large portion of South African exports, a decision that goes into effect this week. This is a massive blow, especially to the country's crucial automotive and, of course, agricultural industries, which have benefited from decades of duty-free access under the African Growth and Opportunity Act, acronymed AGOA. This isn't just about the trade policy, it is about the people's livelihoods. South African officials have warned that these new tariffs could put an estimated 30,000 jobs in jeopardy. This is a huge number for a country already facing stubbornly high unemployment rates. What are South Africans' response? Block exemption from Competition Act, working capital and equipment facilities, export support desk to find new markets, and of course job loss cushioning through unemployment fund. So what is the government's plan? In a joint press conference, South Africa's Trade and Foreign Affairs Minister announced a package of urgent intervention. They are developing a block exemption for the Competition Act, which will allow companies to collaborate and coordinate their efforts to stay competitive. They are also finalizing a support program which includes new working capital and equipment facilities to help affected businesses absorb the tariff hit and find long-term growth strategies. The government has also launched an export support desk to help companies find new markets, particularly in Asia and the Middle East. They are trying to diversify away from a reliance on the US market, a strategy that officials say is now more critical than ever before. Of course, there is a lot of speculation about why these tariffs were imposed. South Africa's Foreign Minister Ronald Lamola was quick to dismiss claims that the tariffs are as a result of the country's policies to address racial inequality to its case against Israel at the World Court. The government maintains that it will continue to engage with the US on the basis of a comprehensive framework agreement it had submitted. So we are currently focusing on the situation, which is highlighting a complex mix of economic and as well geopolitical factors. While South Africa seeks to protect its economy and of course its workers, it's also balancing its position on the world stage or the global stage. The government's plan, which will see more details finalized in the coming days, is a clear signal that they are not taking this lying down. This is a defining moment for South Africa's trade policy and its economic reliance. The government is committed to a principled approach, but would these new support measures be enough to cushion the blow and of course save the thousands of jobs? The clock is ticking.